Hello, my name is James Tremont and today is November 11th, 2009. There are now 171 days until Expo 2010, Shanghai, China. Welcome. China Boot Camp is a comprehensive China entry platform for individuals and entrepreneurs. We believe any individual wishing to live or do business in China should perform 30 days of upfront, rigorous, and well-executed protocol for immersing, learning, and assimilating to the language, culture, and territory of China. We call these first 30 days Getting Grounded in China. The next 60 days of the program are designed to lock in, leverage, and extend the habits and learning of the first 30 days and can involve substantial career development opportunities. We believe 30 days is a minimum commitment for anyone wishing to live and work in China at any level, including teachers, managers, CEOs, and spouses. Entry into China is a significant undertaking, and this level of commitment serves as a tool to evaluate your readiness and ability to succeed in China. Companies may award executives and staff the Getting Grounded in China program in order to evaluate a candidate's suitability or probability of success prior to investing extensive amounts of time, money, and relationship capital. Companies will see a dramatic increase in middle management performance and a reduction in expenses in failed entries. China Boot Camp offers standard and customized visitation tours of China as a value-added service to the general public, prospective and active clients. Our standard tour of China includes visits to Beijing, Shanghai, Xi'an, and surrounding cities lasting 14 days. This trip alone can shorten your learning curve significantly by allowing you to see and experience the real China. China Boot Camp goes the extra mile in supporting each individual's successful entry in China by providing professional pre-entry consulting. I am extremely excited about providing every participant of Boot Camp our pre-entry consulting, which can begin up to 90 days prior to your Boot Camp start date. We will expertly guide and assist you in planning and preparing also your family and your business for China and your China Boot Camp experience. This program really shines due to the fact that our purpose is to educate and inform you to make wise judgments and choices about your dealings in China, not sell services and products that lull you into a false sense of security. Consulting can include a wide number of subjects such as learning Mandarin and Chinese culture, performing personal and professional assessments, business due diligence, market research and sourcing, business formation, job interviewing, infant child care, medical coverage, and buying or leasing your office or home in China. I honestly cannot think of any process more deserving of your preparation and requiring your total commitment than entry into China. It is mysterious, it will have surprises, and it is bigger than anything else you have ever attempted. China Boot Camp is in the business of getting you and your people in, through, and over the gap. Doesn't it just make sense to invest at least 30 days understanding the language and territory before you begin a relationship with China, outsourcing your supply chain, or making a job commitment that will last a minimum of 1 to 3 years? There are plenty of business consultants to marry your business to China, but what about you and your employees? Employees are increasingly holistic in their treatment of work and lifestyle. What does it take to marry them to China in a way where both work and lifestyle thrive rather than dissolve? Your due diligence shows your product may fit China manufacturing, but what about the relationships with your suppliers and managers? Do your people have what it takes to not only sustain the relationship, but develop it? Are you over-reliant on Chinese talent to translate and communicate important information to key employees? What is the perception of who is in charge? And what about developing new markets in China? The emerging middle class will not respond to aspirational messaging or flashy advertising the way they do in Shanghai or the United States. The game is changing in China, and just getting by or merely surviving with regard to cultural and language assimilation will go by the wayside. As China looks in for new markets and growth, they will also be looking in with regard to professional services and talent. That means that those who speak and act in accordance with the unspoken rules and the spoken language will become very valuable and have the ability to make an impact and a profit, especially entrepreneurs. It is a fine line between informing and insulting, yet the reality is that most foreigners do not assimilate. Even with preparation and a steadfast commitment, most fail because they spend a great deal of time in programs that are not dedicated to their success, or lack methods to help them absorb the sheer size and scope of information required. Please do not be insulted when I ask, as the World Expo in Shanghai nears and 70 million people arrive, will you be meeting the opportunities and talking the language? China Boot Camp allows you to put your priorities in line without sacrificing undue time or expense. The China Boot Camp program brings together a highly unique combination of systems, processes, technologies, information, and resources to achieve a comprehensive goal. The goal is new habits, new skills, and the ability to not just survive, but excel and take command of resources in China, an entirely new environment governed by different customs, laws, and behaviors. While every boot camp should involve extensive drills and rigor to instill habits and a healthier mind, body, and spirit, ours gives close personal attention to your individual needs rather than stripping away your individuality. China Boot Camp promises to leverage, support, and develop your unique individual talents and skills to accelerate learning. While we are training you to learn the language and culture, we are also informing you, supporting you, and helping you navigate the territory of China in terms of both job and business opportunities. We perform research and due diligence while you study and assimilate the culture. We are connecting you to people and networks that can help you and support you in what you're planning to do. After 30 days, you can begin working at your corporate position or begin teaching English as a way to make ends meet and get experience. At the conclusion of your program, you'll be fully informed, highly fluent, and prepared to lead in China. We are excited to turn mystery into opportunity for a large number of people who will decide to move out of teaching English and start a career in China. With confidence, knowing they are being hired at the highest and most lucrative level possible for them. Those in the entrepreneurial camp will be prepared and ready to team up with a wide network of professionals to begin launching a business. We are developing the most successful entrepreneurial program in the world, using China as a platform, and we welcome anyone who wants to invest the time to become truly successful. In fact, China Boot Camp is introducing the China Boot Camp College Challenge, which will give college undergraduates a solid and highly competitive start on understanding, assimilating, and entering China long before graduation. Our program is also an excellent complement to any MBA, pre- or postgraduate. As a friend, family, or associate of mine, you may not currently have a direct relationship with China. What I'm sure of is that you know many people who do, or would want to, if they knew our services existed, in making entry into China sensible, logical, and highly successful. We've developed groundbreaking processes to get them up and running securely in China and with a minimum of frustration. If you or someone you know has business in China, is an HR executive for a large company, has recently completed their MBA or is considering an MBA, is looking for career enhancement and development opportunities, would be interested in teaching English while discovering an ancient civilization, or may simply want to better understand the opportunities in China and make a visit, please have them contact me via email at info@chinabootcamp.com or call 011-86-132-481-79881. That's 011-86-132-481-79881. If you would like to know more about the different components of the China Boot Camp program, including the pre-entry consulting, a typical day of boot camp, the results we provide in terms of learning the Chinese language, our earn and learn flexibility, or why we believe China will be the ultimate platform for entrepreneurship, and businesses that can be started right away by partnering with China Boot Camp, please check our website at www.chinabootcamp.com or the additional links that came with this video. Until then, please enjoy a wonderful day, and remember, wealth never decreases, it only expands.